Hi everyone, I am Kenyatta. And so I'm going to talk about something today that I've never ever talked about publicly and certainly never went to TikTok about it. But my mom passed away in 2018 and my mother passed away never knowing her true identity because she was adopted. So this board right here shows my maternal family tree. My family tree starts with my mom, and then there's me, my two children, and my grandson, right? But I don't know anyone above my mom because my mom was adopted and her adoption records are sealed. And I respect that, right? But the issue is that DC is a very small town, as President Obama used to always say. And I feel that someone in the Washington, D.C. area knows something about who these people are, right? My biological grandparents. Now, I don't know if when my mom was dropped off at the orphanage called St. Anne's in the early 1960s, if she was dropped off by herself, right? Or if she was dropped off and she was dropped off with siblings, right? I also don't know if something catastrophic happened, like perhaps her whole entire family burned up in a house fire and she's the only one that survived. And then that's how she made her way to an orphanage and was later adopted. Now, I don't know who her adoptive parents were. And my understanding is that it was not a great situation. And her adoptive parents passed away when I was a baby. I have no knowledge of them. So once my mom passed away, I have no clue who else exists that I could possibly be related to. The answer may be that there's absolutely no one else. Like my family tree just stops here and that's how it will always be. However, being the child of someone that was adopted, my mother went all of her life questioning her true identity, who she was. For all I know, my mother could be African, right? And somehow ended up in the United States. I don't know. And it's the most bizarre thing to not know where you come from. And that is the story of my mom. And so while she is no longer here, she passed away not knowing. And to the extent that I can make a little bit of progress in trying to help her figure it out, because I do feel spiritually and energetically that she's all over this. She's like, baby girl, try to figure it out for me because I couldn't figure it out. So, internet sleuths, if you have any suggestions for me, any ways that you think I could look for information, and or if you are the child of someone that was adopted from St. Anne's in Northeast Washington, D.C., please DM me or reach out. You just never know. But I do feel in my spirit that in the Washington, D.C. area, I'm probably passing family members and somebody knows something. So that's my plea. If you have any guidance, any suggestions, maybe can I get her records unsealed? I don't know. I'm open. Thank you for listening to my story.